You're 73 now, yeah?
I'm 73.
73,
yes.
Glowing. You look amazing.
Thank
of course,
you.
not surprised. How's life treating you?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Everything is good. And I feel so good, Rich. I do. I feel amazing. And, every year when you're a senior citizen, they always want you to get the different insurance packages and all that kind of stuff.
You get all the AARP stuff in the mail.
The Social Security stuff, And I had been always talking about the fact that I don't even have a primary care physician.
Mm-hmm.
So I said that on an interview one time, and people were like, she really needs to get a primary care physician. And so I signed up for one. Uh-huh. I've never met him.
You still haven't gone,
but
though.
I still haven't gone, but I want.
It would be interesting for you to go in and just get all the tests and get the blood work and just see exactly where you're at.
But if I feel good, Rich, if I feel amazing, if I feel amazing,
you just don't want something going on that
Rich,
you wouldn't feel.
I'm 73, Rich.
I know.
73 and 22 is how much?
73 and 22?
Yeah, it's how much?
It's 85.
Is that all?
No, 95.
It's 95?
Yeah, it's 95.
Well, what do I need? So is it 73
plus 22?
and 32?
Oh.
Is that 100?
That's 105.
That's 105?
Yeah.
Now I only need 100. So 73 and... Rich, your math is as bad as mine.
What, 28?
Damn,
to get to 100? Well, I don't know. What are you driving
I'm
at?
trying to get to 100.
What's
and I'm
the
trying to
equation
say,
you're trying to
if I'm
solve?
chilling and I'm feeling amazing, and there's nothing wrong with
27
me.
years.
Why would I need to go do all that?
I feel you. I hear you.
Check this out, though. I did have an incident where I was feeding an ego. I was in the gym. December the 5th, 2 days before my 73rd birthday. I was feeding my ego. I did a 45-minute spin, and that ego said to me, you should go get on the treadmill. Remember how you used to do that little 8-minute mile after you get off the spin bike? And I said, yeah. So I go over to the treadmill. Hadn't been on the treadmill for at least 2 years. I get on the treadmill, this girl walking next to me. That's what I should have done. But my ego said, turn it up to 7 and sprint. I did. I was getting it. Then I saw my trainer come in, got off the treadmill, went into the training room. He could hardly train me. I was showing off, Rich. I get to the restaurant. I bend down to wipe a spider web off and my right knee cracks 3 times. Yeah. It was not good.
The ego always gets you.
The ego. And that is what I have been sharing with people, to stay in your lane. I had absolutely no reason to turn that treadmill up to 7 and sprint. I had not been on a treadmill and had just got off the spin bike. That was way, way too much.
Yeah.
And I learned such a valuable lesson. At 73 years old, I learned to check that ego at the door.
But you still didn't go to the doctor to check out the knee.
No, you know what?
I
didn't. I didn't.
Is it all right? There you go.
Yeah, but no, I didn't.
So
go
you
to
are
the
human.
doctor. I'm human, and of course. But as long as I am ingesting good nourishment and good thoughts, and I feel amazing, there's nothing wrong with me. Why do I need to go to the doctor? To tell me what?
I don't know that you need to. I guess my only concern, as I said earlier, was just that you want to make sure there isn't something going on that you wouldn't otherwise be unaware of because you're asymptomatic. That's all. That's like the Western mind inside of me that's looking out for you.
You know what? I'm just giving you a hard time. I should go to a doctor and do all that stuff you said. I really should.
I would like you to go so that he does all the tests and is amazed, and then you have the ability to just show anybody who questions what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're like, well, look at it here. Like everybody says, oh, the way that you eat is not healthy, or you're nutrient deficient, or you're not getting enough of this or that. And you can have all the blood work and you're like, here it is.
But you know what though, Rich? I don't really care about them saying that.
Yeah.
because the only person that can truly take care of me is me. I am responsible for me. I'm responsible for my health. I understand what you're saying about, having knowledge if something is up with you.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about this idea of your responsibility to yourself. That's not unrelated to this idea of self-love, and you always talk about putting yourself first.
Better.
We talked about that a little bit last time, but maybe we can go a little bit deeper into that. So what do you mean when you say that?
Basically, I view life as an amazing gift, a beautiful human experience. And for me, the only way that I can show how appreciative I am of this gift is to practice self-love and self-care. And that includes my thoughts, the people that I surround myself with, how I nourish myself, just how am I caring for this human body so that I can live at my purpose. And I feel right now I figured out what my purpose is. And it's sharing my journey because it's so inspiring to so many. And so, yeah, I'm just really crazy about me right now.
That's great. We were talking before the podcast, and we were joking about the fact that the last time you were here, I was sort of chiding you about the fact that you wouldn't hire anyone for the restaurant, and you're still in there at like 2 a.m. like chopping vegetables, and you could hire a young person to do this. Like, you don't still have to do this.
I know.
Because fundamentally your job is to be you, right? And you just said it yourself.
I know.
So you know it, right?
I know. I do know it.
Yeah.
I know so much. And at 73, still learning so much. That's what's incredible. When I talked about the knee, I learned a lot that day. I learned a whole bunch that day. But man, when it comes to the restaurant, you're right. My husband hired a couple of folks, really awesome couple of people that are just coming out of a culinary arts academy. They had great attitudes. They know what they're doing. It's awesome. I still have not been relieved of, you can look at these hands. I do have a trigger finger. These two fingers don't bend. And I have carpal tunnel syndrome. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do sleep sitting up at night with a rubber ball in my hand, because the blood flow is so bad. Now, I've been challenged with carpal tunnel before. I had carpal tunnel surgery, trigger thumb surgery, carpal tunnel surgery, trigger finger surgery. Now I have trigger finger again and carpal tunnel again. That is called overuse syndrome. It's not anything I'm eating. It's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it for my business. And yes, you're right. It's time for me to stop.
You could delegate that part of your business, but you can't delegate the job of being Chef Babette.
I know, that's the only thing.